What's going on, everyone? In this video, I want to talk about how I made $1,100 in today's trading session, trading the S&P 500 using the supply and demand strategy along with price action. So without further ado, let's look through the charts. So looking at the SPY chart here, what I typically like to do is look at the previous session's price action to kind of give me an understanding of, what is the prices doing, right? Are we bearish? Are we bullish? Are we trending? Are we consolidating? And in this case, we're somewhat consolidating since the gap down of Friday, right, of last week. So this was the Friday low. And then on Monday, we kind of came down, rejected that level, right? And we kind of have just been trading between this range prior to today's session. So the key thing that I've kind of noticed is the Friday low rejection. So we got the rejections here, and then we had an imbalance that happened on Tuesday, which, prior day, which was on Wednesday, you had that rejection there as well. And coming into today's session, right? So let's talk about what has happened on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, we had a gap down. Again, we got a rejection off of that Friday's low, and then in the right into the imbalance, which was Tuesday's resistance, right? Continued to act as a resistance on Wednesday. We had an initial dump. We had a little bit of a demand zone here, which we bounced off of, but this is where I got the level for today's short, right? So pay attention to when, again, this is on Wednesday. Pay attention to when we bounce on Wednesday. Push right up, right? And then as you can see, as we pushed up, we had a retracement, and this level started to act as support, every time we kind of dip down here. So, and as you can see, we touch it multiple times, and this is on the 5-minute time frame. So 1, 2, 3. Again, here we had a little bit of an overshot. We bounced off of that level, and we continued to find support here on Wednesday session, and we actually closed right above it. So going into today, that to me was an important level. And as you can see during pre-market, right, that was actually also rejecting multiple times. So that market open, right? On market open, we had that initial rejection. Actually missed this short. It was a little aggressive and way too fast for me. And I don't typically like to trade in the first 15 minutes of market open. I like to see an opening range to be created. So in this case, I like to see the first 15 minutes. I usually mark the highs and the lows. And in this case, the first 15-minute low was right around this 557-ish area. And that's going to be important because that's going to be my second entry or my entry on this short, which you're going to see in the video. So we initially had a gap down, or we moved down to this demand zone here. We bounced, right? And then on this second test, this is when I started looking for an entry. We got the rejection here, and I believe if you watch, the next clip or the live trading, I believe I entered here, right? Wrote this down right around this level, and I was just looking for this purple line target, right? And this purple line is important as well because this is where the initial, when I saw this push up, if you were watching the tape, this is where you saw, or this is where I saw aggressive buyers stepping in, right? So as you can see, as we pushed up, came down, took the short here, right? Retested that level, which was this 15-minute opening range low, and we found some rejection there. And that was my second entry as well. And one of the things that I'm really struggling with is holding some runners, right? So the entries, if you've watched my previous videos, our entries have been on point. The thing is, the problem that I'm having right now is, holding some runners to our final target here. And in this case, as you can see, I was looking for a low day, but I was really looking for a low day breakdown into this demand zone right around 551. So if I have held those runners, right, those contracts would have been about, I think, 300, maybe 400% off of these lows. But that's something that I'm taking notes, and hopefully I can tweak something in my strategy to maximize my gains. But so this is the process that I go through before I take any trades. Having a trading plan really helps with my execution and keeps me from taking unnecessary mistakes. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and enjoy the live trading session. Here's the push down. Let's see if we can get a follow through here. Up about 13% here now. It immediately got bought up. Someone just got filled there. Someone just got filled big order at VWAP. I got 11% here. I wouldn't want to bounce here because there was a big order just got filled there. I don't know if it was a sell order or a buy order. I would like price to get away from this level to the downside to in our direction. Still up about 18 to 20%. All right, there you go. Let's go. Got to get active here. 23%. Beautiful. 25% here. 30%. I'm going to take a trim here. I got half contracts left. We're still going. 31%. All right, I'm out here. Beautiful, beautiful trade there, guys. Way to time that entry. I want to see if we can get a little quick pop here, right, off of this white zone. And if we do, if I see some rejection, that's going to be my next entry. Hopefully we don't touch this level first. I would like this level to be open, right? I would like price to not touch that first before this happens. So I would like to see a quick pop into this. That starts to act as resistance. That's going to be my short. And then for long side, we need to get above this level. If we're able to, I think high day as well can be taken out. So no bias here, just using this white zone as my pivot point. Right now, it's not really much of a good risk to reward here. I mean, you can chase this for a quick scalp, but I like to see a quick pop here. Lots of sell orders there getting filled. Let's take an entry here, guys, for a short. I'm going to put my stop loss right at this level, right above VWAP, actually. See if we can get it. Might look to add into this if we do test this level and we get some rejection there. But I like this short. Apple at low day, Nvidia at VWAP starting to come down. Tesla as well, right below VWAP. We're looking a little heavy here. QQQ as well. right, here we go. We're going to touch that level soon, 557-ish level. If we do, interested in adding it to this position. But if we get above it, I'm going to close this out and I'm going to look to flip this trade. All right, I'm adding into this trade, guys. There's your rejection there, right? So I added 5 more contracts. That's a confirmation here. I think we're going to come visit this buyer here at the lows. So let's see if we can get this flush, quick flush to the downside. We're in the green. Let's see if we can take this wick out at 557.77. We can take this out. I think we can come down. That's going to be our target here. Come on, Bears. Let's get a quick flush. Start hammering it. Here we go. Up about 5%. We got to take this wick. We got to take this. There's a buyer there, passive buyer. There you go. You just got filled. You see that on the time and sales? Just got filled about 6%. We got to keep pushing here because that might just be an absorption. I wouldn't want that. If we do take this buyer out, guys, I think lower day can be broken very easily into that next demand zone for SPY here. So I'm gonna try my best to hold a couple contracts, maybe one or two. But let's see if we can because we're starting to see some buyers here, but um I think if we do break, you know, this level here, I think we can see some follow through here to the downside. Again, a possible low day break. All right, my last ad, guys. That's my last ad. They Bulls had a chance to take this out and they didn't. So I think this is where they got trapped. This is where they're gonna get trapped here. Now we just need to push past through 556.40. If we can do that, I think we can take this out and then this purple line. That might have been a trap there. Buyers tried to push this up and then they got trapped. Sellers started hammering from that level on. So I'm in the full position now. I don't think I'm going to add into this position here. We're down about 9%. Now the bear's job, right? Got to take this out into that 550 into our target. If we don't take this out on the next try, I think this is where we're going to probably push up into the high day. So here's the next try. Let's see if we can get it. Probably gonna look to trim 10 contracts. I have about 20, 10 contracts um, at the break of this level. But if we bounce, like I said, I'm gonna get out. 557.70. That's gotta break with ease. Has to. So we're in the green. All right, here's the next try. We really gotta push it. Can't bounce here, or else probably gonna rip to the upside. Gotta break this. Here we go. It's coming. Let's see. About 8% here. You cannot bounce at this level. You cannot. Still respecting our level here, right? We're still creating lower high, so and we did take out this low. Next push down, right, off of this level, I'm gonna definitely trim if we get that. Here's the next try off of this level again. Again, I'm gonna trim if we do bounce here, right, off of this 555.70-ish area. If we bounce there again, I'm gonna get out. But if we break that level, I really think we can take out that purple line in the on those buyers. That was from this push up, right? Testing those level. Because this is where I'm interested for a potential long. So let's see. Back in the green here, up about 6%, 7%. All right, here we go. This is the moment. Are you gonna dump it or are you gonna bounce here again? Up about 10% here. Yeah, take out that candle. Up 13%. I think we're gonna take it out, or I think we're gonna test that purple line. Then we got a chance now to test that purple line. Sellers now are being aggressive here. There you go. All right, we're up about 18% here. Almost 20%. I'm gonna take a trim here, guys. 10 contracts. Still have 10 contracts left. Purple line's about to get tested. We're 20%. Here's the push down. I think we can take out low day here, guys. I think low day, and man, it will be a blessing if we take out if we test this demand zone again. Right, so we're up about 25%. I'm gonna trim another 5 contracts, and I'm gonna leave this five. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to hold this last 5 contracts here. I'm gonna try my best. Oh, don't bounce here. Let me squeeze a little bit more. All right, I'm out.